Lovely people, fasten your seatbelt and let's take this ride together. So my name is Shegun Olo, some of you already know, and this is Objective Media. So tonight I want to discuss why Sowore currently being still held at the facility of the DSS in Abuja. Is still fighting 30 years on. Why is it so? Is it the only activist in town? No, certainly the answer is no. It's not the only activist in town. There are so many activists. But what happened? Sowore is still fighting. Several others, where are they? Many questions though, but I'm just going to ask a few. And then we'll try to provide answers to them, to these questions at the same time. You see, reality stands that Sowore is not new. So many people are just getting to know that Sowore is not new in town. He's been doing this for a very long time. But why has Sowore become a lone voice in the wilderness? Where are the rest of them? Okay, let me quickly throw a background into this. You see, Sowore, as a young guy at the University of Lagos, has been leading struggles against cultism, against bad administration, against poor management of the university, against the military dictatorship in time 1991, 89, 1991, 92. Sowore also fought against the structural adjustment. There was a loan about Babangida wanted to contract at the time. Sowore led students to fight against it. They ended up securing a loan through backdoor, IMF loan, and the rest of them, and so many struggles like that. Now, some of you already know. I don't need to bore you again with the story of how he was injected with lead poisoning at the University of Lagos while he was busy fighting against the government, at the same time fighting against bad administration on campus by the management of the University of Lagos, and at the same time fighting against secret cultism because they were too dreaded on campus, killing people. He wasn't happy, so he fought against that. And we all know he was injected with lead poisoning, and he eventually has to go and take care of himself, fly abroad, and remain there for a while. Now, that story aside, let's come to why is Sowore still fighting. 30 years is a long time if you want to fight for something, but he can do it alone. But a lot of people gave up midways. Sowore is still fighting, and it appears is appearing like a lone voice in the wilderness. What happened? See, now let's forget about the bail condition and let's talk about Sowore still fighting 30 years. Okay, now laying the background to it, Sowore believed in placard, believed in civil struggle, believed in so many things about civil rights, that if the masses can rise, the situation will get better. So he had committed and devoted his time and energy and everything and his life into trying to mobilize people to fight for their rights. Sowore has been like that for over almost 30 years now, or exactly 30 years now. I studied this guy, and I began to wonder, why is this guy the only person talking? Now you see, one of the first albatross or trouble the struggles suffered is that these guys, Sowore and all other activists, all right, they realized late in life that while they were fighting for the military to quit power, they were supposed to have also made arrangement on the side to take the power as the military was leaving. That was number one mistake. And that is why Sowore is still fighting 30 years after. They just wanted the military to leave and let people enjoy democracy. That was the only thing they fought for. They did not fight at the time to also take or seize power. And that's why you see all these, opportunists in power all over. So while these guys put their lives on the line to fight the military to quit power, money bags came in and hijacked it. They took over. Very unfortunate. By the time these guys realized that they were supposed to have prepared themselves to take power, it was late. Quite unfortunate, right? That's number one situation that they had on their hands. Now, the Femi Falanas of the world, the Gani Fawayemi of this world, all of the Beko and some QT, they just wanted to remain activists fighting that military should just give way. Let there be democracy installed and let people enjoy democratic dividends. They did not want to. They did not really high taking power because that was not their motive. They just wanted military to give way for democracy, that's all. So the money bags sat down, we're looking, oh, these guys are fighting a good fight. Oh, good. By the time they fought military to a standstill, military had no ways than to give way. After killing, and they were tired, they gave way. So the military decided, you remember that even Babangida himself set up a party and about 10 political parties adopted him to become presidential candidate again. In a civilian dispensation that they were transiting into. And Babangida said he was stepping aside. All of those stories culminated. I don't want to be telling the sequence the way they exactly happened, but some of you already know it. Now, by the time military gave way, all these guys, money bags, they just started pumping money in. They went to say, okay, what can we use that will have a civilian face? They went to bring Obasanjo from prison. Obasanjo did not have a dime. Whatever way to see Obasanjo displaying now, presidential library, the Bells University, Tafam, whatever, everything Obasanjo is or has today, or even his children, he did not bring any of them from prison. He had no dime. Moneybags just installed their own puppets. And that is why people in power will have to do the bidding of the people that sponsor them to power. So that is number one fault of the old struggle, and why the gains of those struggles have been reversed. And as we speak right now, we are still fighting, and Sowore also came back and still fighting 30 years after. Although I respect him, last activist standing, left his comfort to say, oh, we can't let all those old gains be eroded. We have to go back. If we have to start all over again, let's go back and start all over again. It's not easy. That guy is trying. I doff my heart, Sowore. Now that's on one side. Activists had no plan to take power while they were fighting for the military to quit. No plan to take power. So the military removed their khaki, wore agbada, and returned. So we are still back to where we started from. Another problem or another reason that Sowore is still fighting and the rest of them are still fighting 30 years after is that we are also not setting our priorities right. Look, those of you who have money, you are in a very funny scramble to join oppressors. You want to also look like the oppressors. You want to also, give impression that you have arrived. As a result, instead of sponsoring agitations or genuine programs that will outlive you or that will make this country become better, when you make the money, you are not sponsoring. See, oppressors are sponsoring things that help them to continue to retain power. If you are genuine and you are so sure and true about the idea that you want this country to be better, you will not make money from your sweat and go and be buying table for 5 at 10 million naira, table for 5 at 2 million naira at the hotel, while you are ignoring agitations for genuine struggle to make the country better. You are part of the problem. Go to comedy concerts, you want to paint everywhere red, you want to give impression that you have arrived. The same you come out and say youths are not ready. Excuse me, most of the youths that you see out there today who are doing worst or who are doing worst things on the streets, they grew up nursing dreams that they want to be a better person in future. But you discouraged them. You did not give them encouragement. You discouraged them. They came to you. Yeah, as I'm speaking with you, it will be flashing in your mind. You'll be remembering them. They came to you. Many youths came to you. As I have this proposal, I have this project. You did not mind them. You said it doesn't matter, it will not make any difference. You don't know that those little things will make differences. You did not listen to them. You did not support them. You say youths are not ready. When I read some comments on social media these days, you say it's because our youths are not ready. Excuse me, when the youths came to you, you discouraged them by not supporting them. And the same youth see you buying cars, giving concubines and girlfriends. They see you going to comedy concerts and music concerts, paying 10 million naira for table for 5 for a show that lasts